Though the charges for this case are actually second degree murder, official misconduct, official oppression, and kidnapping. So they are being charged with some method of murder. But because they're being charged with second degree murder, there is no opportunity for the death penalty. And even if they do prove that tie about the baby mama, that's only the only first degree murder charge will be able to be applicable to Demetrius Haley, not the other officers, because the other officers can say they thought they were doing a routine traffic stop. They thought they were just handling normal business. Demetrius Haley would be the one to receive the lethal injection. And there is footage on the video that has been released. If you're watching closely, you can actually see him taking a picture while he is, you know what I'm saying, during the recording of the interaction. So yeah, I believe they're going to be able to dump his phone and find that. And I can't wait.
Let me
still assuming like hell. That's the problem with baby mamas. They always assume.
What you said? I'm not a baby mama, Mr. Logic. You may be a baby daddy. That's unfortunate if none of your children have the same last name. Oh, don't play.
He's just joking with you. He's just joking with you.
Don't play.
Great Pill, let me get your thoughts. Great Pill, let me get your thoughts. And then I know, Miki, I want your thoughts on this.
No, it's good, man. It is funny like how you have actually a serious conversation like this, and we got people that like to make jokes and crack up and just to make light of a situation, which really is not light of a situation. Because if I know the roles was reversed, they'd be ready already to sparks one up and run the streets red. Like I'm just gonna keep it 100. And no disrespect to you, Mr. Logic, but you're the only time every time I see your message is women are terrorists. So the same time, if you always preaching those mottos is the women are terrorists. That kind of spewing out that same narrative like them cops doing, like that man doing on the other end, like, oh, baby mama's issues or baby mama dramas. So that becomes the issue with itself. You know what I'm saying? So if we always scream out the word nigga, 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 especially on the panels, and those niggas hear you, then guess what they're going to do? They're going to root for that nigga and then riot out in the street for like other niggas. What's that old song goes? Down for my nigga, that's always for my niggas. That's pretty much how that goes too. So I just think it's a little bit sad and embarrassing that when we actually have real conversations that we have, lack of a better word, niggas that cheer stuff on like that and make light of the situation.
Well, don't say niggas, because if you say niggas, you refer me to as a nigga, you sound like a fucking clown. And
oh no, I was speaking in general, sir.
Yeah, everything you just said.
I was speaking in general, sir.
What?
I was speaking in general.
Dude, you specifically called me out.
No, I said you say women are terrorists.
Do you know, but did you listen to my explanation why I said they're terrorists?
Would you like to explain it?
No, you should listen before see now.
Oh, I've heard it. I'm asking you if you want to explain it.
What's the definition of terrorist?
Sir, you get a little bit emotional.
No,
so I'll let the next one pass by. I'll let the next one pass by. I came for a conversation.
Yeah. I said that based on the system, the definition of terrorist is, and I'll break it down to the definition: women that use fear and intimidation and the threat of violence against men and children. Right? And I use that in particular circumstances. We're dealing with something that attracts to that.
Okay.
Have I ever called you a terrorist?
I don't think so, but you might have.
First off,
you never made me mad. You never said nothing.
And first off, and if I said it's with jest. So if you don't understand that, this YouTube, we talk about good stuff, but you still gotta actually have fun. So if you can't understand that, I can't be dry like you, partner.
Okay.
So if you don't like that,
I got one last question though. I got one last question. I'll leave it like that. To the real Nathan Day, what topic is this again, sir?
Is it the white man's fault?
Okay. I'll leave it like that.
Let me ask you, Great Pill, is it the white man's fault? Do you think in this situation, how much onus do we blame on the white man, white supremacy, systemic racism? I can't even say it.
Yeah.
When it comes to this particular encounter with 5 black officers, a black citizen, where do you rate this?
Well, logically, that's no pun intended. I don't want him thinking I'm.
All right, I'm going.
No, don't leave, Logic.
Damn niggas. See niggas.
I don't want him thinking I'm coming at him. Yeah. Well, logically speaking, it's the men in blue in that situation. But
Mhm.
collectively, is we fight amongst ourselves. So overall, it's us. You know, we're always fighting ourselves. It's not colorism. You could say systematic. You could say even though it was a little joker, but I know there were some undertones of realism, you know, between the other two gentlemen. Like, hey, the single black mother, so they can, you know, we can make joke a lot of it all they want to, but it was said. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Sometimes when
right.
some people say some things, like we can use when we argue like this, say, "Oh, you're darker than me, Nathan." So and Miss Michi is lighter than I am. So there's some situationships we're going on with there. It's always either some disdain. So if this gets said, people hear it, people take it. All right.
True.
But with this situation right here, I don't see color at all. I see officers that was untrained, unsupervised, everything, and they should be, all of them that was in that camera, as far as I see, should be held account to everything to the fullest of law. No ifs, ands, or buts. No
Facts.
ifs, ands, or buts. And I agree
Do you-
with the whole money situation. Go ahead.
You think the death penalty should be on the table for them?
Yes.
All right. We already know what Michi gonna. Well, shit, I already know what Rob B gonna say.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't know what I'm gonna
You didn't
say.
ask me that.
Because I want to
Okay.
speak to. I want to speak to the question in your title.
All right.
This is a function of white supremacy,
What the
and
fuck?
there's a. I mean, logic. I'm a baby
Me
mama,
too,
right?
Logic.
I'm a
Let's
baby
go
mama, so I
A lot of
gotta
emotion going on here. A
say.
lot of emotions.
All right, let me ask you the question. In the encounter that the 5 black officers participated in this interaction with Tyre Nichols, explain to me the racism in that specific encounter.
Now, see, this is the thing. In the initial encounter, there was a white police officer involved. Now, when we're talking about racism,
The emotions here. Aren't the women supposed to be emotional? I'm lost.
I love Mr. Logic. He's all right. He's
The
all right over
terrorists?
there with his fancy,
What?
his fancy lights.
You don't share your
Flashing lights.
Look,
He's terrorizing the baby mama. Oh no.
Because he keep coming for me.
I'm sorry, yo.
Hey, wait, if you know me, right, and you know I use terrorists, you should know what I call niggas like you. I call niggas like you terrorists.
My apologies. My
You're
apologies.
harboring
Oh,
terrorists
Lord
right
Jesus.
now. Rob B is a fucking terrorist, and you're harboring her.
Yes,
Right
I'm
now.
gonna
You're
terrorize
trying-
you.
all that dumb shit she said, you trying to protect her. This ain't got shit to do with no white
A
supremacy.
lot of emotions.
This
Why you
nigga
mad?
supremacy is
Why
anything.
you
A
mad?
lot of
Why you
money.
mad?
It
Why
don't
you
sound
mad that somebody want to protect me, Logic? You should
I
be
didn't want to
protecting
protect
me
people. I'm just
too.
seeing some. I'm seeing some
Ah.
logic right now, Robbie. I'm seeing logic right now. That's what I'm seeing.
Right.
A lot of logic.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Can I get a